Alrighty boys, we're back with some more West Ham manager mode Champions League action. Could we finally win in the Champions League? I mean, it's only been one game, but look at our schedule. We have Zenit in the Champions League 2 days later. Oh man, Manchester City in the Barclays Premier League. Tough schedule. Then we have some Portuguese international matches, so I'm looking forward to that, boys. But let's get this game underway, and later in this video, after this Zenit game, I'm gonna have updates for you guys. Updates, where have I been? Why haven't I been uploading like I was in the past couple of weeks? I had been really consistent. School started, but there's other things also going on along with school that haven't permitted me, that haven't allowed me to be super consistent like I would love to be, man. But anyways, man, let's get to the action first, and then I'll update you guys on what's going on. Where is the new My Player series, The Dream Begins, with the new episode, what's gonna happen. Anyways, man, right here, Zenit with the first chance. And yeah, they were on the attack, man. They were dominating us in the first couple of minutes, man. I mean, actually the first half, I believe. They were just all over us. Adrian was diving left and right. Their shots really weren't on target, but they were dominant. They had possession. They had tons of shots. And finally, in the 20th minute, they were able to crack us open. As bad as that sounds. And yeah, they were able to open up the scoreboards right here. Look at that right-footed shot. I mean, nothing Adrian can do. They had our defense going from left to right, and it's super hard to stick with the defense or with the offense like that, man, when they were just crossing the ball left to right to left to right. We couldn't stick with them. But right here in the 29th minute, Ener Valencia, look at this. Ener Valencia wiggling left, right. The defender doesn't know what to do, where he's going to go. In the 29th minute, Ener Valencia with a goal, the equalizer right here. This was actually our first play, probably. Our first shot of the game. Was a little bit EA cheesy. I know, man. Zenit has to be heated because this was our first chance. Don't you just hate it when your opponent only has one chance, one shot on goal, and it ends up going in the back of the net when you've had tons of chances? Right here, Zenit getting right back at us. The header goes straight to the crossbar. Then the second header goes slightly wide. Adrian diving at that one. Then bad news for us. Bad news, Bears. Mauro Zarate picks up an injury. I don't know how serious it may be. He was able to walk off the pitch, so it's okay. Ravel Morrison takes his spot. The header from Fabian Schär. And the keeper easily stops that one, man. But that was the end of the first half. And to be honest with you, it was kind of a nightmare-ish first half. It reminded me of the first half against Borussia Dortmund in our Champions League debut. The only difference here was we weren't losing. We were tied. We're equal 1-1. But we didn't have the ball. We didn't have possession. They took the ball completely from us, and you can't do anything without the ball. You guys know that. 52nd minute, early into the second half, and by Niang. Look at that over the top. Beautiful control from Ener Valencia, one-on-one, and he's not missing that one. Beautiful finish. Ener Valencia's second goal in the, I was going to say in the Barclays Premier League. No, in the Champions League, baby. This is the Champions League. Second goal of the tournament, second goal of the game for Ener Valencia. Nice right-footed finish. Easily beats the keeper. I mean, the control, the first touch for Ener Valencia was a thing of beauty. That's what made the entire play. It wasn't an easy ball to control. He controls it, gets rid of the defender, and finishes like a beast. Right here in the 70th minute, though, they had a great opportunity. And thankfully, he was able to miss that. I don't know how he missed it. 4 minutes later, though, another chance for them. Adrian stops that one, but the play still lives. The post. The post is playing in our favor tonight, and I love it, baby. I love it, but more and more opportunities for Zenit. They were resilient. They didn't want to give up. They were at home. They were determined to tie this game, to not lose at home, and then we said, we're going to have another opportunity. Raul Jimenez with his strength. Raul Jimenez leaves it off to Ener. And his shot forces the keeper to make a great save. Unfortunately, we weren't able to put that one, what seemed to be the final nail in the coffin. But it's okay. The ref blows a whistle. Jesse is pumped. Adrian is pumped. Let's do it, boys. We have finally won in our second match. I say finally like it's been like 4 matches, and we have been unable to win. That's not the case. Our second match, it's an away match, which is huge. It's huge for our confidence. It's huge points-wise because we're not going to fall behind in our group. Maybe we didn't deserve it, but we were efficient on offense. Zenit shouldn't have missed all their shots. 7 days only. That's the good news. 7 days only, the injury for Mauro Zarate, so it's not serious whatsoever. We should have him back very, very soon. West Ham versus Manchester City. Now for some Premier League action. The two top teams in the Premier League are facing off right here, right now. It's 14 points for us, 16 for them. Here is the lineup for tonight. Since we only had 2 days to rest between this game and the Zenit game, I had a kind of a mixed squad. I had some starters. I had some bench players like Ake, like Jimenez, our two center backs, two young center backs. But right here, Ener Valencia and Ravel Morrison connecting beautifully. And just like that, very early into the match, we have taken the lead. Only 3 minutes. That's all it took, baby. Ener Valencia is living a hell of a moment. Every single time I play a game, I'm just glad and I smile that I didn't let this guy go. There was so many offers for him. At one point, I had like teams offer me like 15 million for him, and it was kind of. I won't lie and say I didn't think about it, but I'm glad that I held back and I said no, I'm not selling this guy. Right here, the header. Oh my goodness, 2 headers, very extremely close to scoring for Manchester City. But I'm glad I didn't sell, any of my attacking players. Only Andy Carroll, and I made a trade for Raul Jimenez. We'll see how that trade ends up happening. So far, so good. Raul has been scoring some goals here and there. But anyways, guys, let's get to the updates. I know some of you guys might be waiting for that. You guys could keep watching the background and watching Manchester City attack the hell out of us in the background. But anyways, man, yeah. So this is what happened. School started for me. I'm going to the school full-time, university, not just high school or anything like that. If you didn't know how old I am, I'm a senior in college already. I'm 22 years old, about to graduate. I'm like 5 to 6 months away from graduation. But yeah, and basically with that, if you're in college, you understand you have to get internships. You have to look for positions because you need experience. When you graduate, it's not only about going to a certain job and saying, here's my degree, I'm good. No, you have to get internships and you have to do stuff like that. So I've picked up an internship. I'm gonna start working somewhere as well. So I have a job now. I've gotten a job, I've gotten an internship, and I'm going to school full time. Oh, and I'm also managing a YouTube channel and a second channel, sort of a Liga MX channel. So it's gonna get hectic, and that's what I've been doing. I went to 2 interviews this week. That's why I hadn't uploaded anything. I was getting prepared. I was stressed out, but the My Player series, it's gonna continue. This is gonna continue. I'm gonna try my best to stay consistent. I promise you that. I have a My Player ready to go, man. The video is fully edited. I need to add the commentary. It's a long one. It's like 12 minutes long, so I couldn't do it right now. I don't have enough time. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We're almost about to hit 11,000. I can't thank you. Yeah, I can't thank you enough, man. I thank you so much for your patience, for your understanding. Thank you guys so much for watching. Likes greatly appreciated, and more on the way. I promise you. If there's an